Hello, ladies and gents. Subbies, hello. Let me turn my other light on. I thought I had it on. I'm rhyming. I'm here to do a flip through of the 4 books that I've been working on. These are already spoken for. So, just tell you guys that so you'll know. All right, so this is the first one. It's called My Christmas Treasury. And it has all of these have 2 signatures, and they're all the same size, which is 8 by 6, I believe. I'm almost positive it is, but you know how that is. Need to measure for sure. 6 wide, just shy of 8 tall on all of these, okay? And I did this with some pine cone and berries and this cool plaid in the background. I just love this print. Used some red velvet trim on it and put green, red, and wood color beads. Now, this one I did add corners to the front. I just thought it would look a little snazzier, and then it's got a tie. It ties off here on the side. Just put an eyelet in the front, an eyelet in the back. Stitch your ribbon on. All you do is stitch it on right here. Yeah. So, I'm going to get out my good old weight that my friend Paula got me, and we're going to go from here. So, the first thing is, let me make sure I got you in camera. Okay, I'm going to have to go pretty quick on these because we don't want a video that's going an hour on a flip through, right? So on this one, this is a pocket, and a library pocket that I decorated to kind of go with the theme, which is like trees and anything to do with trees and pine cones. As you can see, here's some pine cones. And if you haven't noticed already, this book has this paper, and then it also has the tabs on this book are made out of the same fabric that the paper is. Yes, yes, yes. Here we have a side pocket with a charm right there, and this is where the book starts. Listen, I stuffed these books, but there's still plenty of room for everyone to do their own thing. I know some people like to make their own designs inside. Here is a cardinal envelope with a journaling card. Here is a Santa library type card with a little book, just to, you know, to add whatever inside. Now, this is a little tag here with Santa. So you can put a small tag or thin tag in the top of this pocket. It's really cute. I stitched with red thread throughout this book, and did some stenciling of music, which I like to think is I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, but I'm really not. Tea stain papers, dictionary papers. I kind of added, you know, the kind of things I thought the person might like. Some more of the story, and a digital in here. Oh, Christmas tree, which I think goes great with this book. A Santa card. I love adding cards, and if I have enough vintage, I add them, but sometimes I don't. And you know, red and black check has been in for what? 3 or 4 years. Well, it's in again this year. And so I found this picture of a dad taking the kids out, or it could be grandpa, taking the kids out, and there's a red truck involved on the other half. But anyway, some old vintage pictures of back in the day. I love putting those in. This is a topper with a snap. It's just a tag to journal in. And then inside the sack pocket, we have Oh Christmas Tree also, because it fit perfect. And here's a doily and some more pine cones, and I'm just going to flip. If there's anything unusual, I'll tell you. Okay, look at this plaid. Ooh, loving me some plaid. Here is a belly band that I just put fa la 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 on, and a journaling card. Let me get that out. Something's wanting to stick. Oh, that's what happens when you put die cuts on things. I put a little holly there. But you put the flat side in on from the outside, and it goes right in, and then you can open and close your book. Okay, this book also had wreaths, stuff with wreaths and Santa. Of course, I like the way this turned out here. Just looks so nice. Some chipboard pieces with Santa. And I used some old Southern Living and Ideas book and old music sheet book. Here's a flat pocket with Santa, vintage Santa card and a vintage Santa tag. When I say vintage, I mean old paper. It's old text paper. And here we go again. Not all the pages are the same size. That's kind of how these type of books are. And you can see I have some really cute vintage journaling cards and some different types of journaling cards as well. Here is Santa in a side tuck. And this is an L for the person who is going to get this books. And then here in this slant pocket is a Santa envelope that I took to the next level. And inside is a journaling card if I can get it out. I always want to pull on the wrong one. And I look at those two little sisters. They look like little sisters to me. Now if I can get it back in there. And then I added this little image of the sisters sleeping. Just slide it under, slide it back into your pocket. Okay. Some more of the same ones, some of the old. There's the old truck. It wasn't red. It was actually blue. And so I happen to have an old truck, so I just kind of put one out to the side there. And here is just various things to do with Christmas. This is a decoupage tag. And we've got a flip-up Santa tag. It says ho, ho, ho. Right there at the top. And then, now this is a flip out and over. Okay, and then you put it in this pocket, decorated it with Santa and a Christmas tree. Got this beautiful Santa image. I love this. And I put it inside of a little envelope so it can be changed. I added some bling, a little bit of bling. Didn't go too crazy on bling in this one. Here is an envelope that I decided to decorate. I sometimes get into doing that, where I put like an image on front of this. So I just put ode music sheet, 'tis the season to be jolly, special delivery on these trees. I thought they looked cute. And then on the back, it is a Santa journaling card. And you can also hook your card there. But I've got him over the page right here. So I figure it can be hooked or not hooked on. There we go. And so here we continue. More journaling cards. Don't want to show too much because I want the person that's watching, that's getting this book, to be a little bit surprised. But I know we did a lot of the decorating of this book, and I know you guys would like to see what the final touches were. Got I put it in there crooked. Now I can't get it straightened up. There we go. You know, they can be finicky. Here's a pocket down here. This is an old time card. Then this tag here that I matted and sewed a button on. Yeah, so cute stuff. Here is a Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I added a journaling card here. This has a journaling card that says peace, love, and joy. Here's a pocket here. I love those flip in and flip out and flip over and cartwheels or whatever you want to call them. Yes, and here's another. I love this Santa picture of Santa having hot chocolate and cookies. Small pocket on that one. Baby, sweet baby. Here's some more of Santa. This is another vintage. And here's another tag with Christmas tree. This was the first book I had done since my surgery. So I was getting the feel of it all over again. But I did Tim Holtz images here and put some old vintage lace behind it, or doily, or whatever you want to call it. Yes. This is a pocket here. I put some tinsel on. You know, Tim Holtz sells tinsel, so I used that. I used it in more than one. I can't remember which ones. Here is a card that opens and can be used. Christmas tree on this side. Missed a couple pages there, didn't I? Side pockets with, I believe, file folder. Not folder, but sheet. Let's see. I've been dreaming the whole time I've been doing these books. Okay, what I'm going to put in this one, what I'm going to put in that one. Do you ever do that? You know, you're kind of like on a roller coaster. You're up and down, and one night you dream about it, one night you don't. Here's some cool Santa and children vintage pictures for journal cards. And I like the way this tree looks on here. And this is just a journaling sheet inside the pocket. Here is one of the collage sheets that I put in the side tuck. And I just decorated a page here and there that might need it. Didn't overdo it. Here is some more sweet pictures. And look at this Joy. Has a little book of different stained papers. Christmas tree. And back here is a side tuck with some journaling paper underneath from the inside. It tucks in from the inside. And I got to tell you what happened when I did this book. This book, Linda, you're going to laugh when you hear this. This was 2 envelopes. I cut one in half, and I know you guys have seen Wendy do it, where she cuts envelopes in half and then makes them flip in and out, which is what this one does. So you can see here it flips in and out, right? And you can journal underneath, and then these pockets are here with journaling cards. I had that all working perfect. This flipped out great. Everything going just perfect. And I went to put the eyelet in, and for some reason my brain wasn't working, and I just punched right through it. Kept me from lifting it anymore. So I'll try to get that right, Linda, if I do another book for you. So that is book number 1. Got to find a place to set it. My room is a disaster. Okay, then the second book I did was How the Rabbits Found Christmas. Now, this is a wonder book, a little wonder book, not a little golden book. But look at the stars here. I love the way it turned out. It was, you know, I had to do some touching up here and there, but I think it's precious for a little girl. And then we unzip it. I did the closure the same on all of these books. And you can see on the inside how different it is. It did have someone's name in here, so I went in and mended it a little bit so this little person can put their name in there, or whoever is going to have this little book. There's the starry snowflakes. I did stencil with some snowflakes too, and I used a digital also. These pages are yummy. They're yummy because they're really yellow, and I like that. And I don't think it's that old. 1961 was the original, and 1975, but it looks much older. Got some pockets here with Santa. Little rabbit. I already told this story once. I'm not going to tell it again. Side tuck. It says, wishing you a Merry Christmas. And then it has a little angel right here inside the little bag that says, come, let us adore him. This is a little tiny envelope. Now, I put that in there special. Okay, just more journaling pages. This tree. Look at that. Oh, I love all the icicles not icicles, snowflakes. Here's one that says Santa. This is some Tim Holtz paper that I slipped in there under the belly band. And, you know, there's just some cool old images in here. This book was stitched with blue thread. Some children pages. And here we have Santa. And we have Dear Santa. And then there's a letter inside that says, starts off by saying, Dear Santa. So you can write your Santa Claus. And I did add a little fun thing for the kiddos. It's called a shaker. It's not a card. It's just a little envelope with Santa that shakes. It's fun. Okay, that was the center. Here is, this book has some really pretty pages in it too. A little snowman card and a snowflake tag. Here's another Santa stationery. Just had fun making these books, and it just got more and more fun as I went along. Here is one with Santa in a flip, and then just a picture of Santa loading his old postcard is what it is. Okay, this was a used card, so I put a cute little stamp image here. It's a large stamp, but you know. And then a little postcard there, just random things. It's fun just to turn a page and be surprised. Here is a decoupage tag out of a tree on this candy cane stripe. A little book with some pages. And then the Oh Christmas Tree in the back. I tried to add as many pockets as I could. Here is another one of those guest checks that was made by My Porch Prints. And I added a tag back here. And believe it or not, it flips too. And it's a little bitty thing. Okay. And then down here, it's kind of like a little game. We're going to pull out what it says. Ho, ho, ho. That's what Santa says. Ho, ho, ho. All night long. I bet he gets exhausted. Okay. Here we go. Some more. Cute little bunny. And then this is a little bling I added in there for this person. I think they'll love that with the teddy bear, drums, and toys under the Christmas tree. And there's that Santa that I think is so pretty. And here is a pocket with several things in it. It's got a Santa. Flips over. And a little girl flashcard. Let me get this back in here. Little girl. Little flashcard of a little girl. Can be the little friend maybe someday of the rabbit. All right. I like the paper in this one. I know I told you guys that. And I did add lace. Not a lot. You know, you don't want to overdo the lace. And the blue and the blue here just go really pretty together. I try to do that as much as I can, depending on what paper and what the story has to give me to work with. Here's a Christmas tree out of an ideas book. Oh, and this here, if you just looked at that, you would not know that that is just, you would think that's just a card. But I added a little tab right here. And it says, a Merry Christmas on this postcard. And then it says, have a jolly a Jolly Christmas. Then you lift it up, and then it has all kinds of goodies in it. I'm not going to take them all out, but all kinds of little goodies inside. 2 pockets, okay? And so that's how it works. Perfect. I love that. I like things that can interact a little bit, but not to the point that it's too rough on your book, right? So here we have another bag with gold, what I'm calling gold snow. And 2 tickets. And I found this in Ohio at an old vintage shop. I don't know what it is. I think it caps out a bottle of some kind of liquid. But I thought they were cute, so I used them. And he's peeking out over the inside of this bag. Okay. Here's another Santa. Merry Christmas, Santa. Here is another pocket. It says, be merry and bright. I added an ornament there. Look at Santa. He's saying, these children have been so good all year. I really must leave some nice presents here. I think that's cute. All right. This is a beautiful page, I think. Oh, this one flipped open. So I did this one up, and it's from Santa, so I thought we'd have all this collage here. And it says grateful on the back of this. This is like a ledger, not a ledger, a file folder. And you just lift it open, and then it has some different ornaments inside. Places to write with Santa's clothes warming by the fire, I'm sure. Okay, and so on and so forth. This is a cute Santa here, and I like him. I think he's cute. And off we go to some more. Here is a coin envelope. It says Merry Christmas on this strip. Now, I'm not going to take everything out of this coin envelope, but just so you know, it does have stuff inside. Okay, and as we continue on, that tree's adorable, isn't it, with the birds? I love it. There's the bottom of the other tree. And look, they're just celebrating. They said, look up. Do you see it? I see it. So they're celebrating over the star on Bethlehem. Here we go. Almost done here. Oh, I missed a page. I got to get back and get something tucked in there. Yes, I do, and I will. Okay. That's easy to do. As many times as I go through this book, I'm surprised. You know, I flip them open so many times that it's hard to believe there'd be one without something, right? Okay, this is my 3rd book. And I concentrated on the red and black check. And I didn't have any red and black check ribbon to tie the book off. So I just used black and white, which I think is just fine. Had a big gaudy looking price tag here. So I kind of covered that with a little Santa. Red velvet trim. It has sparkly red and black check with snowflakes and then red and black beads. 'Twas the night before Christmas. We all know this story, don't we? Yeah. So it has this same little guest check in the front that has the 3 ho-ho-hos. And it has the initial of the little girl. Okay, and then we're going to flip through here. It has some of the same Santa stationery. Now, I did something different starting in this book. I do packages. So I made packages, or pockets. I made them as packages. Blah, blah, blah. And this one is just some extra ones. Those are not pockets. They're just to look pretty. Okay, here's where the book starts. This was a 36 printing, 1980. Used a little bit of red lace in this one, and this Santa pretty. And here's a side tuck here. And goes on and on here. This is the 2nd page of the story. And everybody knows the story, so I'm not going to bore you with that. This has some cool illustrations. There's Santa card. This is one of the pockets that I turned into. A pocket is now a gift is now a pocket. Get it out, Paula. You can go back on the videos and, you know, the last 4 or 5 videos and find where I did these. And here is a vintage style little girl. Journal on the back. And here is Santa the night before Christmas. And a journaling card inside. Let's see, let's do it like this. I have to remember how I do them. Velvet on the top here. This is some cute Santas in the Southern Living books. I thought they would be cute in there. Toys, 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 and more toys. There's some more Santas. And I love to do envelopes. This one is with fabric. And it has a red bow here, like a package, was what I was trying to get across. 2 clips so it doesn't fall out. This is a vellum card envelope here. And you can pull out the card, or the journaling card. You can pull it out. I say you can pull it out. You got to get it just right. Has Santa, says ho, ho, ho. Santa is coming to town. And this is where you're supposed to journal. So I'm going to flip that back in. See if I can get it back in just like I had it, or close enough, right? Where did that go? I think it went right here. Yeah, it did. Just got to make sure. I want everything to be just like I had it. Okay. My fingers don't like to cooperate when I need them to. Here is the back part of that Christmas card right here, and I added this little card on there and made it into a pocket with a puppy dog. Fun, right? A little black puppy dog. Okay, and on we go. Here's some side pockets with journaling cards. May your hearts be merry. Okay. Here is a stocking pocket and an old text page made into a tag. There's Santa and his crew. More journaling cards. Here's that same Santa inside the package. I thought he looked cute in there. He's kind of dimensional anyway. So I'm going to go pretty quick because we're going to be forever flipping through and I don't want to bore you to death. Here is a journaling card in a side tuck, or corner tuck, I mean. Red and black check. And same of this, here's a belly band with Santa on it. And here is where the shaker is on this one. It's in the pocket that goes into the belly band. Okay. All right. And here we have a pocket with some journaling cards. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm going pretty fast. I'm sorry. Got to get these posted. Here is a book that I made full of paper and a decoupage tag. Santa prowling in the house, putting out good toys for each good boy and each good girl. Here we go, more journaling cards. This was a fun book to do. There's something about anything with Jolly St. Nick. Here's an old playing card. And here is the same type of card. Scenery card, I guess. You can see stockings are hung. Here's a tree and the toys and a nutcracker. I thought that was cute. Some more toys over here. Toys, toys, toys. Santa. He's just as jolly as ever. Yeah. This is another pocket here. Has another little Santa holding the word joy. It's like a big candy cane. And here we are coming to the end. Here is a corner tuck again with a journaling card. And here is the little girl card that comes in this one, all dressed for winter. And on this flat vintage flash card, collaged a little bit. But I believe this person is 7. So 5 plus 2 equals 7. Then we flip over, get down to the last few pages. Here is a journaling card inside the bag, collaged part of this bag, which was fun. And put that down there. And the back tuck. So we have a jingle all the way. So after you open your presents on Christmas morning, you just hop in the car and go to Grandma's house. Yeah, so this is number 3. 'Twas the night before Christmas. And where am I going to put it? I don't know. I tell you, I need a bigger boat. And this is the last one. And I have to tell you, I love this little book. And the whole time I was making it, I was thinking, I want this book. It's pastels, and it's little precious moments, and it's titled The Gifts of Christmas. You know, precious moments images are just beautiful. And I just had fun doing this book. And it has the pink closure. And here's the beads. So we're going to open up right here. And I just saw this little boy right here in an Ideas magazine. And I just had to put him in there. Is he not precious? Okay. So here we start. We do have gold and silver in this book. We do have Santa in here. But I tried to do more muted colors. You know, not quite as bright. But there is red in this book too. But I don't know, that was in the book. I didn't mess with it. I didn't want to mess anything up. So here we have several tags down through here. I did not ink in this book because it did not look, I just didn't think the pastels would look as good. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. And if you notice, as we go through here, both sides kind of coordinate, or at least I tried to make it happen that way as far as colors go. Now, here we have a library pocket. It's further in, as you can tell, but that's because, you know, we had that page occupied. So I just put a little stocking right there, and I did use some of this really pretty glitter paper. I just love it, and it really added to this book more than I ever expected. And it's one of the things that made me love it. And here you have a side tuck with some snowy Christmas trees. And there's lace and ribbon here, trimming that out. This is an old snowy looking rippled type paper that I put in. Put in different types of paper. And of course you have all different kinds of tags. And yeah, this is a precious one. Look at that little dog. Oh my goodness. I have a hard time flipping through it without looking at it. I did stitch with white thread. I just felt like it needed it for the pastels. And here we have our pink Santa. And this says ho, ho, ho. And then this beautiful floral. Now this floral comes from a Christmas digital. So it's, you know, just so you know. Added some cute vellum, some of those cute vellum stickers. I just did several little cards up and hung them on the side. They all have journaling cards inside. Here's one that says friend and the meaning of friend with a little bit of tinsel on top and the silver to match the silver here. I just thought that was so pretty. I love that. There's the nativity. here is the digital. Now, I know some people don't like digital. I don't like it by itself, but I like it when you do it as just part of the part, you know, you're part of it. So I put the story in, especially in golden books, and scrapbook paper in. So, yeah. Here is a vintage. This is the actual vintage praying hands. Aren't those precious little hands? Precious little hands. You can see it's super yellow, and it says, God bless you. It's just old little, I got to erase. Looks like the vintage shop I got it out of wrote on the back of it the price. That's crazy, huh? So we're going to put it in the back here behind the actual envelope that's here. So this says Merry Christmas, and this is just a square envelope that I've added like some different things here and some snowflakes over here. And on the back of that, I did this envelope pocket with these glittery lights. Here is an ornament that goes along with the book. There's some more of that. Look at this. This was an old vintage advertisement in just like an old Family Circle or something like that. And so I just put old music sheet behind it, and then put the magazine piece down here, and then just some old doily. I just thought that was a precious little picture, and it was the only thing, precious moments, that I had. Do you know, I Googled it, and there's not a lot of stuff for precious moments out there. There's Santa, a little girl, holding a Christmas tree. Here's a side tuck here with this mason jar. And then you have a tuck here. And then instead of paper, this book has ribbon along the seams. And here we have silver and a package. This is one of the packages. And let me get my little weight. Okay, I want to show you that this has a charm. Not really a charm, just a piece of tin or something. But it's got snowflakes, and it says to and from here. And it's, you know, it's just precious. Down in here, you'll find that, I guess there's only one. I only put one snowflake. I guess I put two on something else. I was confused. Sorry. And here is the tree that I actually decorated for this page. Bling, bling. And it was a sticker, and I just added gems to it and a star. And now here we have a really pretty bag, and it says wish list down here. And I put on a vintage Santa head. It's so pretty. And then here is the actual wish list. And then on the back of it is actually, Christmas tree music. Now, this does flip out, so you can journal back here, which is nice. Here is a snow tag. I added the snowflakes and all the little goodies on here, and added this tree journal card, which is done in silver. Okay, and then we got this cute little snowman over here. And here's some snowflakes on this little card that has a journaling card inside also. Look at that precious picture. It says, then let's go out and pick a tree, the nicest one we can. They're so cute. We'll trim the tree with tinsel and with every ball and bell. It's just a cute little book. Cute, cute. Here we go. We got some gold and silver going on this page a little bit. And I added just some extra pockets. Now these are meant to be empty. Whoever receives that will need to add some. I didn't want to bulk the book up anymore. It's already so full. I just thought, am I ever going to stop? I was having so much fun. Here is an old multiplication card. And just so you know, see where it's got this shape with the polka dots? That was actually the lower portion of this. And I made it into a pocket. It says Jingle All the Way. Beautiful outside of each journal is so pretty. There's Santa with the children singing. Cute little image. And this little girl's going to the mailbox and mailing out Christmas cards. I'm sure 'tis the season. Right there, just kind of added that on. All right, so we're getting real close. Just so pretty. Here's a belly band with lace that says December, and it's from an old ideas book, and it has the Christmas trees, something they talk about there, and this is talking about December. Down the center of this belly band is some lace, some pink lace. And here is a coin pocket with this fancy Santa. I'm not going to pull all those little girls out, so all the cards. Look at their little stockings. I love it. Okay, we're on the last signature. Merry Everything, it says. Woo, lots of silver. I love it. Leaving cookies for Santa. And here's the shaker for this one. Okay. I did put powder in those to keep them from being staticky, but you know, sometimes that doesn't matter. They like to get staticky. Here is a decoupage snowman card tag in one of my gift boxes. Here's some gold, and now this has got a gold deer in it. It says Merry Christmas on the front. And it doesn't have a top pocket, but it has a side pocket right here to journal on. And this is 2 envelopes that I cut in half and made into pockets. And here is Santa on this cool looking violin. So he was perfect because I needed him to be tall. And here's a smaller one I collaged. And you can journal on the back. It's a pale pink envelope. And there's a couple of deer washies. And here is a side tuck with a snowman. Nativity. Another one of those pockets. And here is a pink, well, actually clear vellum, but it has little pink flowers, and I just put these little goodies on the front. And there's a journaling card inside. And here we have a side tuck in the book, and I added another of those file pages and tucked it in where the blue stood out. All right, guys. Well, these books, like I said, have already been taken. But I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to look to see what we had done. So I'll see you in the next video. And I guess it'll be a surprise to all of us as to what we're going to do. Bye now. Thanks to all the new subbies for joining in. Bye.